Hey,
this is what happens when you hire motherfuckers off Craigslist.
Is this thing on?
Is this thing on? Hit it again. We got to test it again. Hit it again. Yeah, see, we're Gucci.
Yeah, we're Gucci. Hey, is this thing on?
97 seconds. We got a half-ass crook engineer.
Bays Boys Podcast.
Bays Boys Podcast.
Look, because we pay him. You pay that dude.
He gets paid in peanuts. Let's just leave it alone. Don't say anything.
Pay him in Jello and pudding
Jello. Uncooked Jello. It's not even. It's like Jello packages, but without the box. So he doesn't even know what flavor it is.
Oh,
it's just Jello.
Oh yeah.
Are you a fan of Jello, Joe Skelly?
I like Jello. I'm not gonna lie about it. I don't
mind it either way.
I don't like the pudding pie. I like Jello though.
Oh, what's a pudding pie?
Pudding pops.
Oh, what's that?
That's like the chocolate pudding popsicles.
Is that somehow related to Jello? How the fuck did you go from Jello to pudding pops? Oh, okay. I was just like, wait, is this another Jello product I don't know about? Okay. Jello's pretty good.
I like red Jello.
Red Jello, yeah.
Yeah. I don't like when they jam the Jello full of fruit and vegetables.
Oh, and do the like mixed stuff? Right? That's the same as when they do ramen with other stuff. People are like, I made ramen with steak. I'm like, what?
Dude, that's not bad.
Come on, bro.
Are you kidding me? Dude, what do you think you get when you go to all those ramen restaurants?
Real cooked ramen, not some package that sat dehydrated.
Right, yeah. You get
fucking
real ramen.
Walmart for 9,000 years. That's what I think I'm getting.
What 7 cents a package or whatever it is?
Oh, disgusting. I mean, dude, if you eat that stuff, if you eat more than 2 of those in 2 days,
it'll kill you.
Your skin gets salty and like
it sucks all the water out of it.
Shiny at the same time. It's disgusting.
Look.
Yeah, that shit's got to be fake.
No, that's not good for you. That is.
No, it isn't. You know what I saw the other day?
At one point in time in my life, I used to eat them raw.
Oh yeah.
And you put the powder on them. We call them ninja chips.
I thought only Asian kids did that, but then I realized that everybody does it.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, that's weird.
When you had to eat on the move,
it is good though.
When you had to eat on the move, ninja chips.
I mean, it's not good, but it is good.
No, ninja chips were good when you had to eat on the move because it helped you save water, so you didn't sweat all your water out.
We are talking about 2 different life experiences right now, Joe Skelly. Okay. So, yes, that's a thing. But anyways, listen, you wouldn't go to the butcher and order a bunch of steaks and then bring them home and put those 70-cent fucking packages on them.
I thought you were talking about like real ramen. I didn't think you were talking about
I'm talking
chicken flavored ramen from
that's what I'm talking
corner
about.
store.
Yeah, people do that.
Dude, and you know what's even worse?
That's gross.
Is the ramen the styrofoam cups?
Yes,
is
that's
even
what I was
worse.
Say. So I fucking saw a picture. I'm going to post these on IG later. I saved a bunch of them, but it was like new views on things you see every day. And they had cut it in half and showed you that the noodles are only like this much. There's actually an open piece of styrofoam at the bottom for all the water.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's freaky.
You're overpaying. That whole thing is full of noodles.
There are a lot of things that I'm doing by eating that garbage, and I don't think overpaying is the worst part. Just saying. That shit's slowly killing my heart.
Yes, it is.
Right.
Yes, it is.
But, again, mixing those nasty-ass 70-cent ramens, and people are like, dude, the first time somebody was like, I put hot dogs in it, I was like, well, at least you're in the same fucking menu. I'm still not doing that.
Right.
But you're in the same menu.
Can you cook your hot dogs in the ramen?
Oh, fucking disgusting. Fuck. Oh, that's disgusting.
So, I used to hear people say, you know what Pittsburgh smells like? I said, what? They're like hot dog water.
Oh, that's gross. Yeah, hot dog water is just
smells like dirty ass hot dog water.
Remember?
So you take your ramen, throw it in the pot with some hot dogs, and they cook together simultaneously, so you get the hot dog flavor
Joe Skelly,
in your ramen.
Wasn't your favorite album called like Chocolate Starfish and Hot Dog Water? Aren't you a huge Fred Durst Limp Bizkit fan?
No, sir.
Later,
you're about to get that pink neck, aren't you?
Aren't you going to the Kid Rock show next week?
Dude, at one point in time, I will admit this. At one point in time, I said, the only way I'm getting fucking married is if a monster truck rolls in with Kid Rock on the back playing the bong da da bong da da bang da bang bang. Yeah, playing that with like a chimpanzee wearing an outfit and a chimpanzee shooting Roman candles.
That's our music video right
Dude,
there.
That's how like I'm going down the aisle. Like that's the truck comes in first, and then I come in behind it.
It's got to be done.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's that's my Kid Rock thing. You know, if I'm gonna do it, that's how I'm gonna.
And Fred Durst walks you.
Hell no, ain't no Fred Durst up in that shit.
Fred Durst walking you down.
No sir, no sir.
And then
no
maybe
chocolate,
and then,
hot dog water and chocolate. Dude, can we make any more low hanging fruit references?
Right.
Dude.
Call the sheriff. We haven't called the sheriff in a while. That's the problem.
We haven't.
Yeah, the sheriff needs to come in here and clean all this up.
Clean it all up.
Do a Kai-10.
Get the mayor in here.
Maybe throw it out of here. Right. We'll get the mayor to control Steven.
I think the mayor would give Steven Seagal a run for his money.
Oh. I don't think Steven could handle all the questions. He would just be like, He'd fold his hands on his belly.
Right.
And just sit there and stare.
Dude,
with his
inside
hairline.
he'd be slowly contemplating killing himself.
Right. But he wouldn't because nobody's ever hit Steven Seagal.
Of course,
so that wouldn't be possible.
Here we go.
Right.
Look, and we're not disparaging the mayor. We're just saying the mayor's on point. And the mayor would just slap him with so much knowledge he wouldn't know what to do.
And then he'd ask him about sambas.
He'd talk to him.
Do you even know where sambas come from? Well.
My man straight fronted on you.
Yeah.
Do you even know where they come from?
Could have been like, they come from all the kids I stole them from, I guess. The kid down the way that was wearing them. No, I'm joking. I've never worn a pair of sambas in my life. But I should have said that to that kid.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, they came from that kid I whacked and grabbed him off of his feet. No, that's horrible.
So yeah, Jello. I mean, I guess that's not a bad thing to pay the engineering.
Yeah.
It's full of protein.
Yeah.
It's
animal protein.
Yeah.
No, I thought it came from like animal hooves and shit.
Came from horses'
There's protein in that?
Yeah, dude.
Get the fuck out of here. I gotta look this up.
You didn't know when you're sick you're supposed to eat Jello because it's full of protein. So when you're losing all that weight.
Out of here. That is not true.
100% true. 100% true.
Jello. Wait, I don't even know how to spell Jello. Look at it. It was already in there.
Jello. Not Jello Biafra.
Let's see. Man, they got a whole cookbook for Jello, of course.
Yeah. Where like
what about
you can put hot dogs in Jello?
Oh fuck, dude, disgusting,
dude. Listen, if you grew up,
don't let Joe
this is for the listeners. This is for the listeners.
Food.
If you had to grow up eating some kind of fucked up Jello concoction that your parents made for a meal,
there's no protein in here, bro.
The Jello's full of protein.
Serving size per container is 4, and there's 1 gram of protein. Who the fuck told you there was protein in Jello? You're fired,
dude. I don't believe nothing on Google, bro. And listen. Again,
they feed that to you in your camp when you were fucked up. You went to the nurse and they were like, feed him some Jello and send him back out to the field. What the fuck did I just hear?
Listen, what I'm saying is that
Pony Boy's like, oh yeah, that Jello was good.
Listen,
he's gonna be making some on the side of a cliff somewhere.
Dude, you know
fucking.
When he was
doing a rain dance.
Listen, when he's taking his bike catalog photographs.
Yeah.
Dude.
Surprise, fuckers. I work for REI. What?
Kelty.
Secretly, that's what he's been doing.
Yeah, absolutely. No, so if your family made you if you had to eat some kind of fucked up Jello concoction growing up at a holiday meal for dessert or for dinner, like they got experimental like in the 50s.
Fruit and Jello.
No, dude, there's some terrible Jello concoctions. You need to write this show and tell us what it was.
I'm going to start making Jello concoctions and letting you eat them at the show.
No.
God. And then not telling you what it is and see if you can figure it out. How about that?
Nope.
Ooh.
Never going to happen. Never going to happen.
Ooh, that'd be something.
So
this nutritional fact says there's less than 1 gram of protein in the Jello.
Again.
Who the fuck told you there was protein in the Jello?
Dude,
what is happening?
I heard that all the time growing up.
Oh, no.
This Jello's full of protein. You need to eat it.
Oh.
Maybe new Jello.
Oh.
Old Jello was chock full of protein.
Really?
Not this newfangled
that's
Jello
because
light.
It was also chock full of horse.
Right, not this Jello light.
Ew. Everything's light anymore. Just
Listen.
eat a fucking piece of paper.
Well,
You're good. It's the equivalent of being on the Jello diet. A little less energy than the Cubano diet. You know, if you catch my drift here.
uh-huh.
No snow there, but you know.
Is that how you slapping me up?
No, I'm saying
Okay.
no energy. You know, less energy than the Alps diet, but you know, just as healthy as the Jello diet. Paper. Ugh.
A little more fiber.
Fuck
perhaps.
hot dog water. Disgusting.
Dude. So, yeah. Well, the mics are on. We're working. We're live.
BaysBasement.com. Why are we still here?
Because the fans keep breaking the rules
What is the purpose?
and keep talking. We're not doing this.
I give up.
No.
Hey, I think we're gonna just have silent episodes
No, we're not.
where I'm just gonna start writing on a whiteboard to talk to you.
No, that doesn't work. That
You know what
doesn't
I'm
work for me.
saying?
That doesn't work for me.
It works.
No,
It plays.
we're not doing it.
You're just gonna have to put on your spectacles.
Oh. Yeah.
You're gonna have to, Joe Skelly.
No,
You can't
sir.
escape it.
No, sir.
You can't escape it.
So, again, I'm gonna put this out there to you listeners. If you could go onto whatever platform you're listening to us on and give us a rating. I know there was some hiccups in the scheduling as of in the near past,
Yeah.
but those are all getting ironed out. So please don't let that affect your evaluation of the show.
Your happiness
Affect your happiness.
of Jello and water.
Oh yes, Jello.
What if you made Jello with ramen?
no? Oh.
What if you boiled the Jello and put the seasoning pack into the Jello while you were boiling the Jello with the ramen seasoning pack and just dunked it in there?
Oh,
Chicken flavored Jello.
so gross. It would have to be it would have to. You couldn't do it to the red Jello.
I think I've just written our entire YouTube channel. Joe Skelly, would you put that in your mouth?
No, I would.
Because I'm gonna make it.
Okay.
I'm writing it down in the official book of notes.
Okay. Let's talk about your official book of notes.
Yes.
And what did you just tell me?
Well, there's a lot of stuff in here that I don't know what it is. Because there are a lot of incomplete scripts and lines and
So you just put
notes.
in a fever dream. You just jot some notes down
Sometimes I try to write it in code.
with no reference.
Yeah.
And then you go back like a week later and you're like, "What the fuck was I writing?"
Right.
All right.
That happens sometimes.
All right. That happens.
Ramen Jello
Oh.
for the channel,
Uh,
and Joe Skelly eats it.
oh boy, that sounds like an amazing YouTube channel. That's it, folks. That's all that's gonna be on the YouTube
I mean,
channel.
we could be like my grandpa's suit, man.
No, we're gonna be better than that.
That's
We're gonna be better than that.
that's a tall order, Joe
That
Skelly.
is a tall order. We're gonna be. By the way, for those of you who made that kid famous for wearing his grandpa's old polyester suits,
Oh my god.
which I don't know what I should say to
My
you.
favorite episode was when he tested the $1.99 water gallons and gave an honest review.
An honest review of different companies' water,
Yes, sir.
and
Got like 5 million hits. I don't even know.
That's the world.
You know what it is? It's uniformity. It has nothing to do with the content. It has to do with the dude shows up, does his work. Yeah, that's what we're betting on.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with quality. It's just straight. We're here.
Okay.
And you can't ignore us.
Okay. Well, we started out that way,
Right.
and
We're still going.
Our uniformity kind of got. We played a little bobble.
Yeah,
We played a little bobble.
You got to change it up sometimes. Research is constantly R&D department. Our R&D department is coming down weird all the time.
R&D is kicking us like you should
Yeah.
do this.
Right.
All right. R&D
Pretty
department.
sure those guys do a lot of drugs, so we should avoid those guys. I don't know who hired them motherfuckers, but you know, half of them are drunk, half of them are other things.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Now we'll find out.
yeah, you know.
All right. So in your great book of mysteries and mystery notes,
50 different things.
incoherent thoughts,
Yeah.
pull one gem out of there.
Oh my god.
Just
Hold
pull a
on.
gem out.
These are the most current ones, so they're not even full of stuff.
Oh, well.
Right. This one says fix Google, Amazon Music, and email.
Okay.
In the club, 2-note song jumps on 3-chord progression. That's all it says. I
Yeah.
think this is a reference to 50s writing, but I'm not sure. 3 chords is 90% of all music. That's true.
It's 90% of punk music, that's for sure.
No. I was just going to say they make fun of punkers for it, but they do it too. The only difference is there's less screaming and less mosh pit. No, that's 100% true.
Okay. All right.
Okay, right? And then this one says the chord progression is the harmony, which also makes no fucking sense because those are literally, they're linked, but they're also two different things.
Totally different things.
So, yeah, those are all lost thoughts.
Writing
Writing is scary.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to pull one out of my notebook.
All right. Okay.
This one gem.
Okay.
Here we go. We open up. And my gem is, do you know what the secret ingredient to SpongeBob SquarePants' Krusty Krab restaurant's Krusty Krab sandwiches is?
That's gross. What is it?
The Krusty Krab, owned by Mr. Krab.
Okay.
You know what the secret ingredient to his sandwiches is? Crab meat.
Crab meat.
Yep.
There's so many things to say to this. That we can take it the conspiracy theory way. We can take it the programming way.
Go with the conspiracy theory way.
Which one?
With the Bikini Atoll, the Bikini Bottom is
Tell 'em.
Is Bikini Atoll where they tested the nukes out in the South Pacific?
Right.
Okay.
And they're just writing all these things in front of you. Now, I always wonder, is the writer part of the scam, or is the writer trying to bring your attention to the scam?
I think I don't know, because they've done studies that said if you watch SpongeBob SquarePants, it makes you dumber.
I believe it. I've never watched it myself because I don't have many brain cells left, but I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't know.
And look, it just drifted off. Just like that.
And you're a big fan of SpongeBob.
No, I'm not.
But you watch it.
I have seen it, yes.
You probably watch it with the evil kid, don't you?
I did.
I feel like that would have been his thing.
That was his thing.
Was it?
He also liked it. He doesn't want to admit this, but he used to like to watch the Teletubbies. He don't want to admit it.
Oh.
And I know if he heard me talking about this right now, I might be getting the old pink neck.
That is epic.
Yeah. So you might have to message him and ask him about.
Next time I see him in the Target, I'm gonna be like, "Hey man, you want to take a break and watch some Teletubbies?" Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. He'll be. You might have to attend my funeral because he'll murder me while I'm sleeping.
Right.
All right. Here's another one. The Ventriloquist Museum,
which we have spoken on. Where is this at?
It is in outside Cincinnati.
Like Ohio?
Yeah, it's called
It's a whole other fucking direction.
It's called Vent Haven.
Vent Haven. That's weird.
Yeah.
Why is it called Vent Haven? That sounds like an operation done by the Germans in 1940s.
No, that's
like
it's a play on like ventriloquism.
Where does the Haven part come from?
It's the haven for ventriloquists.
That's creepy as fuck,
dude. So but it was. I told you, I just opened up my notebook. It was in my notes, right?
Okay.
Yeah, they're having a grand opening apparently coming up soon, as they just got government funding to expand. And what I think it really was is they got government money through a grant for their museum to build a house, and they're putting all their ventriloquist dummies in their house.
Hold on, dude. I think this is in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky.
Is it? Oh, all right.
Is this it?
I thought it was
that
outside.
it right there?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's Kentucky.
Oh, well, we have to.
Oh, my.
Oh, so we're going to have a conversation with old Pony Boy. With old Pony Boy. So here, all right. So here's
I'm looking at some of these images.
It's creepy as fuck. You want to see something creepy?
Really?
Go Google images for Vent Haven.
It really is just a bunch of dolls. Here's what's really Oh. Okay, first of all, we're back at this whole, like, what I believe to be somebody's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Initially, it was a bunch of sheds in their yard that housed all those.
So it is. What the fuck, bro?
That's what it was originally.
Oh my!
And then
God.
I just told you they're shut down. They're rebuilding because they got a government grant for their museum.
Oh no!
And I think they're building a giant house.
To
put their dummies in.
That's why the first picture on Google is these 3 shacks.
Yes. Dude. That's where they used to be housed.
So apparently, Joe Skelly, you can just make a museum out of anything.
Yes. I think we should start one.
Yes.
Yeah, we get government funding for it.
Yes. If you would like to government fund our museum, let us know.
Hey, listen, here's another thing. If you have an idea for a museum that we should start, email us.
Let us know.
Let us know. We're going to be tossing. So here's your thing, right? Everybody's afraid of fucking ventriloquist dummies.
Not me. Punch that little fucker right in the mouth.
Okay.
I'm happy with the little guy.
They're all in museums, and we see. I mean, who was that comedian that got real big with those ventriloquist dummies not too long ago?
Which one was it? I don't remember. There's one recently.
His career's kind of gone in the shitter, but he was big for a long time.
I don't know.
But all right. So here's my thing. Do you think they have ventriloquists in other countries?
Yes, without a doubt.
No, I don't think so.
Without a doubt.
You think there's Japanese ventriloquists?
Without a doubt.
No.
Guaranteed.
No way, man.
With the advent of technology and everything that is shared now, bro, if you can find a greaser in Japan,
oh, dude, because that's big. It's not the same culture.
You're talking about a culture that's crammed into little sheds over there and has nothing better to do.
Listen,
you think that there's not one of them dudes sitting over there talking to himself in a mirror?
Are there French ventriloquists?
Yes, without a doubt.
They got mimes.
They have mimes.
I do believe they're 100% responsible.
I do not
for the dude who's stuck in a glass box somewhere.
They got like fucking Hell's Angels over there. They definitely got ventriloquists. Those ventriloquists landed way before anybody else, right?
Where would be the most obscure place that you could find?
Oh shit, I don't know.
Think they're ventriloquists in Africa?
Dude, there's some fucking... That's a loaded question. Oh, you don't even... Wow.
Jeez, I mean,
what the fuck?
I just want to know.
What the fuck? I don't think... Okay, so let's just Google. Joe Skelly's losing it. He's gonna fall over. He can't do anything. He's sauced up on the lap. His eyes are turning red. Are you okay?
I mean, fuck, where's the most obscure place you could find a fucking ventriloquist?
Well, hold on. Okay, I'm writing this down. Okay, Joe Skelly, this is what I'm going to do.
I mean, I just don't imagine. I don't imagine there's ventriloquists out of the U.S. and Canada.
That's like fucking saying they don't have Christmas outside the U.S. What the fuck? Or yo-yos. Or pogs. They have all these things outside the U.S.
I look at ventriloquists as like an illness.
That shit?
As an illness.
Oh, an illness.
Right?
Okay.
So, I mean, I think it's just contained to the continental United States.
Oh,
I'm hoping it hasn't gone in.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, where the fuck? I mean, am I going to go to Argentina and find a fucking ventriloquist?
Oh,
because, dude, what makes somebody want to be a ventriloquist? I'm saying it's fucking trauma.
It is oh my God.
I'm saying some trauma.
Okay.
And by the way, at Vent Haven, they have it's like the gathering of the juggalos for ventriloquists.
Oh my God.
Apparently ventriloquists come from all over to Vent Haven.
When?
I don't know. It's like a thing they do yearly.
If it's around Halloween, I'm not going.
Dude, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Like, what? I mean, I don't see a fucking Somali pirate doing ventriloquist shit.
No, he's got a parrot that actually does talk back to him.
Right? I mean, fuck, I don't get it. So, as I said, I think it's contained to the continental U.S., and I don't think it's... There might be British ventriloquists.
Do you want to know how you know this is like the same line of what? It's the same line as animal balloon creators and magicians.
Well, magicians I get, because that goes back to olden times.
Right, they're entertainers.
Right? Balloon animal makers?
Yeah, those are entertainers.
Okay.
You know what's really interesting about balloon animal makers?
What's that?
They're the one of the only group of guys who, when they practice, they're spending money. So if you're a magician, you get a deck of cards, you use that deck till it falls apart, right?
Right.
The balloon animal guys are popping hundreds of balloons a day.
I'd be mad.
Right. Think about it. I never thought about this until I was hanging out with the biggest balloon animal maker in this area. And he was like, yeah, man, we practice. We have to spend money every fucking day to practice. And this guy practices like 8 hours a day. Could you imagine?
How much money is that dude getting paid?
A lot.
Who pays him?
I don't know. Here's an example.
I thought that shit they did for free for kids to make them happy. They didn't think it was a profession.
So that's why there's only fucking one. There was one guy in this area, if you look him up, and it'll be the only dude in the whole area that does this stuff. And he used to hang out at some of the magic shops around here, and that's where you'd see him. Other guy I know would see him. And
are we admitting to hanging out in magic shops?
Reverse all of this. I want this stricken from the record. Anyways, so he would say that though. He's like, this is harder than being a magician because you got to spend money and blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
but
God.
he would legitimately practice for hours and hours a day and fucking do that kind of shit. Speaking of weird stuff that we were talking about Ohio has the other day, you guys have one of the guys, like one of the best card throwers in the world here. He's a kid from this area.
I was not aware.
He can throw I guess, and he's in the Guinness book, right? So I guess he's thrown a card across. He can throw cards across gymnasiums and cut like fucking pickles and hot dogs and shit with them. Swear to God. And the kid started in this area, bro.
So where does this skill set come into?
I have no fucking clue.
Dude,
so how this?
Quick, I need a pickle cutter.
Right. So the kid started out. He started out as a really young kid who just wanted to get into magic. Well, I guess his dad would take him around here to the different magic shops. So he used to go to this one in particular over on the east side, or east of us anyways.
All right.
And they would go there all the time when he was really young, and he started getting into it, would do this for hours on a day. And then his dad finally came back and said, look, my kid's really into this. I want to get him going with a professional. And the kid ended up hiring another magician who's a famous magician to fucking train him, and would just pay this dude to train him. And now he's a world record holder, comes back to schools around here, cuts up fucking shit from across the room.
With his cards.
Right. And throws cards. And that became his kind of like what set him to fame, is throwing these cards.
Do you think he would make a good secret agent? Or an assassin?
Dude, I think that they do that shit. I think that without a doubt, the CIA recruits people and just uses them.
To throw cards?
No, to get into places.
Oh.
Right? So if you recruited your homeboy Fred Durst and
dude, stop
you were
calling
like,
that dude my homeboy.
You were like, Fred Durst, can you get me into this concert in Germany while you're over there? And he's like, yeah, sure, man. Right? And then he takes Joe Skelly, the spy.
Yeah.
Right? And he's like, hey, this is Joe Skelly, my homie from back home, when in reality you're a spook.
Right.
From the CIA. That's how they do that.
Okay.
As far as him being a killer and being programmed, no, that motherfucker's got too much time in front of the mirror with the ventriloquist. So you can opt that out. That's why when people, people ask.
So it's interesting you're doing all this talking about the CIA, because didn't we just have a conversation the other day where you thought they were trying to program you through your speakers?
Oh my God. Joe Skelly thought that. I just thought it was crazy that noises were coming through for no reason when nothing was on.
Well, maybe that's something different.
That didn't make any sense.
Maybe it's something different.
Don't call that black bag curse on us, man. I don't want any of their attention.
All right.
They've got my application on file. They could have called.
I forgot. That's right. You did apply.
Yeah, in high school. So they've got my application. No need.
No need. If they need to get a hold of you, they know.
Right.
Huh?
They know where to find me.
Okay.
Don't come at me with those pre-programmed things with them FBI boys, though. I ain't shooting none of your stupid ARs with them dumbass EOTechs on them. That'd have been my first hint. They're like, here's this rifle. No, I'm good.
No,
I
I'll
don't
pass.
want your piece of shit junk.
Yeah, I'll pass.
EOTech, take that home. You ain't programming me for shit. Fuck out of here. So
they picked the wrong guy.
Yeah, you didn't give me real good tech. Now I'm out of here.
See you.
No, we don't work on American soil. But dude, listen. All I'm saying
international card thrower mystery.
All I'm saying is one picture with Fred Durst and you, and we're good.
Oh no, it's never gonna happen, because it's not gonna happen, because there are none.
Because you're keeping your personal relationship separate from your business relationship?
No, it's because I don't even know that cat. So do you think this kid with the card thrower, you think that's gonna get him a wife?
Fuck if I know. Pulling cards out of his ass will get him a wife, though.
I'm just saying. To our female listeners out there,
right?
If
Bianca,
if you'd be interested in a date with an international card thrower.
Card thrower.
We might be able to arrange
I mean, he's a legit magician too, so he could do cool tricks.
like David Blaine. I
Yeah.
sold my soul to the devil.
Have you ever noticed that David Blaine's not aging? Anybody notice that? Nobody said shit.
Nobody said shit about the fact.
Homeboy still looks exactly the same from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Him and Eminem.
You know who you don't see too much of anymore?
Who?
Chris Angel.
Chris Angel. Well, because dude, every 100 years, those vampire motherfuckers got to disappear. He'll just disappear for 70 years and then come back from now and start his magic shit all over again.
So
He made enough money to live off of it, right?
Right.
So now he just goes and sits in the shadows for fucking 80 years. We all forget about him.
And then he comes
And
back
then
out
new
with
guy
a new
shows
name.
up. Right.
You think
And
his,
you'll think
his
you're-
finale trick was him hovering above the pyramid out in Vegas?
Is that what he was doing?
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah, it was like 40 feet above. Then all the lights were on him, and he was like, oh, like just midair hovering
Right.
right above it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've never seen that one.
So, David Blaine.
I don't like the big tricks like that.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
No.
They're cool looking, but I don't. If you got to do a trick that's where I'm like 100 meters away from you, I'm like not that impressed. Like, got my guy. It's called a stand. You know?
Yeah.
Street magic's where it's at. Up close, personal.
The David Blaine stuff.
Yeah.
There's another guy that's like him.
Blaine.
That's even.
Who?
He's even freakier than him. I don't know his name. I just seen it on YouTube not that long ago. But that dude is.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
You remember in the
you traded your soul, buddy.
You remember in the 90s that mask guy who came out and started just airing everybody's tricks?
Yeah, dude.
What a dick.
What a dick.
Yeah.
And have you ever heard of the Magic Castle?
Yeah. That's the one in California where everybody performs?
No, that's the secret society of magicians, right?
Never mind then, I don't know what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
the Magic Castle's like you have to be invited to go inside,
Okay.
right? It's like the Magicians Union.
Yeah, don't they have shows there though?
I don't know if they do shows there or not,
All
but
right,
what
I'm
I
writing
do
this
know,
down to look it up.
but what I do know is
Magic
like if you give away tricks,
Castle.
like you get booted out of the union, you get kicked out of the Magic Castle.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't give away no tricks. People
Right.
be asking me all the time. They're like, how they do this? I'm like, I'm not telling you.
What do you think of?
Dude, I spent every day for like 2 years up at that shop. For hours. You know what I was doing?
Hmm.
Waiting to shake hands with all those professionals. I met a shit ton of them too.
Interesting.
A lot of them.
Interesting.
Some really cool guys.
Or are they just weird?
We're all weird. I mean, if you weren't weird, Fred Durst wouldn't hang out with you.
Oh God.
It's going there forever.
Yeah. Okay.
Call Steven.
Now, no. Look, I'm going to circle back to this ventriloquist thing because we still haven't answered it. Are there ventriloquists outside the United States and
fucking
Canada?
everywhere.
No way.
I'm looking it up.
No
right now.
fucking way.
Dude, I'm Googling it. We don't, this is the thing about humans. It's just like the 4-minute mile, right? One dude did the 4-minute mile back in the day, the very first guy, and like the very next week, like 6 people did it. The minute people fucking see it, they have to do it. That's why the pet rock exists.
Oh.
Tamagotchi,
Look, don't be talking about no Tamagotchis.
rubber bands on the wrists, Nikes. It's all the same. Just trash ass concepts.
Dude, don't be messing with no Tamagotchis.
You love Tamagotchi.
Dude, Tamagotchi. Did you ever have a Tamagotchi that survived?
No, but I wasn't very good at those anyways. I had the alien Tamagotchi. So we're very clear before anybody starts getting weird. All right. So, you know.
Look, if you had a Tamagotchi, write the show.
Right.
We want to know if your Tamagotchi lived.
You know Kenobi played with the Tamagotchi. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm putting out there.
You gonna put him on Front Street like that?
He was dancing all around at that Everclear show or whatever it was. He was just dancing and dancing. No, he wasn't.
Isn't
The
that
lady
hold
tried
on,
to make him move.
isn't that the show you all got yelled at?
Yeah.
Y'all need to sit down.
This is how you know you're getting fucking old and up there, Kenobi. We were at a show and some lady yelled at Kenobi that he needed to sit down
Right.
in the back.
At an Everclear show.
We were 15 feet from the line of walking in the exit. And she's like, you guys need to sit down. I was like, bitch, look at me. What the fuck I'm going to do? Sit on the ground like a panda bear and play?
Dude.
Look at my fucking jeans, man. These are skinny jeans on a fat guy. You really think I'm going to sit in these bitches and bust them open?
Listen,
No, I'm good.
it was an Everclear concert.
I can't believe that guy's 60.
Well, now he's on the festival circuit, or he's in the county fair
Well,
circuit.
and he's got the fucking, and they're going to an actual show that was like sold out the next day in somewhere else. So this was like a Hubble stopper or whatever you want to call it, hub stopper. I don't know why they would do that. It was crazy to me.
It was a Hufflepuff stop.
I went there for nostalgic reasons. It was cool.
All right.
But it was that show.
All right.
It was a park show.
All right.
I
Did
didn't
they sell
realize.
Were they selling merchandise?
Oh yeah. The Mega Beast was like, I want a shirt. I'm like, get your ass in the car.
Dude,
What the
that's
fuck
terrible.
are you doing?
That's terrible. Why not? Everybody, do you go to show you what you got to get a shirt, right?
Man, don't say that out loud. Now she's gonna go to the show coming up on this weekend and be like, oh, blah, I need a shirt.
Dude, you know you're gonna have to cough up.
Fuck. You know how much that shirt's gonna cost?
Dude, you can't go to that show and not.
He's gonna be so much money.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm getting fucked this weekend. Son of a bitch, dude. Okay, ventriloquist, Japan. I'm just gonna Google Japan, see how much I can get. Japanese ventriloquist. There it is.
This is like a Star Search, Japan or whatever it is, right?
Right.
Or did they come from Japan?
Look at the delay she's doing. So she's talking and it's delaying. So she's moving her mouth and then her sound's not coming out for a few seconds.
That's bizarre.
Right.
Okay, so not on Star Search.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's. I just don't. I don't see
all
it,
right,
man.
maybe
Humans
Japan.
are weird.
Maybe Japan. I don't see anywhere
okay,
else.
so let me ask you a question. You think the Reaper's got any fans in Japan?
Oh, I know.
You know he does? Is that what you said? I'm saying, are there kids over there buying those patches?
I don't know about that.
Right.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, mostly because I'm not sure if they'd let them. But I'm just saying in general, you know what I mean? There's no pop culture, this stuff doesn't disappear. It just doesn't. And you know, I'll bet right now if we Googled it, you could find a club somewhere where you could play Pogs.
Dude, when Pogs were out, I didn't even know what they were.
Yeah, that's because
That wasn't my bag,
that's
dude.
not your generation.
That wasn't my
either.
bag, dude.
Those came out in the 90s when I was a little kid.
Dude, weren't they originally milk caps? The white thing from inside the milk cap, and people would draw pictures on them. That's where it started. I bet you Google foo that, and that's.
I was there for the hipster ones where they started dropping them and making things and things and things. I don't know.
Did you collect Pogs?
Sure.
Did you play Pogs?
I ran a racket.
Of course you did.
So
of course you did.
So in elementary school, we'd get in trouble for playing with them at the school.
Right.
Teacher would take them. I'd sneak into the class during recess and take them all back, and then I'd sell them to my buddies. I'd sell them their own Pogs back. Or I'd fight them with them, and they'd be like, how'd you get that? The teacher took that from me. I'm like, well, that happened to you, not me. And so if I lost, it wasn't a big deal because I'm like, fuck it. He got his Pogs back. It's not my problem. I didn't pay for him.
Not mine anyway.
Yeah.
All
well, that's what you get when she keeps it in a junk drawer on the top of the fucking thing, right?
Right.
Right. Yeah, I was a bastard. But, you know, again, fuck those kids for getting caught with it.
Right.
Oh, we're Gucci.
All right.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Sing me a Limp Bizkit song.
I can't help you there. I don't know anything about that other than that dude fell out of favor right quick.
Why? He's still making music.
Is he?
Dude, they just dropped an album like this past year.
Dude, it's the same
Swear
song.
to God.
Every song in his album's the same.
But it was quote unquote revolutionary.
Well,
is that the word? Is that the word?
And then what? Yeah. Everybody else jumped on the bandwagon.
Well, of course, Kid Rock and all them dudes and all this other shit. I mean, now you've got metal and trap mixed together. Let me ask you a question. So let's go 2 questions actually. Number 1, what was your favorite first punk band? Because you know my history is entwined in yours. I'm legacy of your people, but I don't really understand the punk scene. I do to an extent, but not the real hardcore old stuff.
Well, dude, I mean, so it's weird because I grew up on like some of the old New York hardcore punk / weird stuff.
So who was coming out of New York back then? Because I don't.
You had groups like Gorilla Biscuits.
Okay.
And you had some other groups that were coming out here that were like punk hardcore kind of stuff, right?
Right.
Bad Brains, right?
Okay.
Uh, uh, let's see, Fishbone, but Fishbone wasn't really punk.
Okay.
That's
Do
another
you like
weird.
bands like Op Ivy,
Oh yeah, Op Ivy, right?
Rancid?
Rancid.
Those are just like really, really glamour punk.
Oh, for
Not
sure.
glamour, but
Dude.
they had the look,
Dude,
right?
listen.
We're not
I
talking
listen.
like
I listen to all kinds of shit. Social Distortion.
Social D is amazing,
I mean,
but Social D is like almost rockabilly, like
yeah.
almost,
Yeah, okay.
like in a
Dead Kennedys.
Dead
right?
Kennedys, of
Dead
course,
Kennedys.
classics.
You know, yeah. My tastes were kind of like all over the place.
What do you think your first one was? What do you think your most favorite is?
My favorite?
Jerry Only?
Well, dude, Misfits, yeah, but not Jerry Only. I mean, I'm going to go back with Glenn Danzig if I'm going to do that.
Yeah. Jerry doesn't sing. I thought he was just bassist. Or no,
Yeah.
am I wrong?
No, but you get when you're moving on, and Glenn left.
Right. Jerry came in later.
Yeah, and all the other people stood up, right? So
yeah, that's interesting.
And this is music that doesn't appeal to 99% of the people probably listening. But I listen to all kinds of stuff. And you were going to go tie this in how?
I wasn't. I just really wanted to know. I've been thinking about you and Limp Bizkit for a few minutes, and I'm like,
nothing.
I just really wanted to catch you on the
nothing Limp
on
Bizkit.
the actual.
But I will say that Shannon Hoon, you know who he was?
No.
He did the Bumblebee Girl song. All I could say is my life.
Oh
yeah. Right?
Yeah.
They had the Bumblebee Girl song. They were super happy.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw them play live. They were not that happy band when they played live.
Really?
As a matter of fact, I got my head split open in their pit.
Sad old fucks?
No, dude.
Really? They were just angry?
Dude, they were 5,000 times heavier.
I saw the greatest tattoo you like. This dude had a circle tattooed right here.
Ow.
Get it? Circle.
Jerks. No, I don't get it.
Circle pit.
So,
his armpit, right? So funny right there. Right? So, I guess that, okay, so it was tying into another question. The other question was, is there anything left to do with music?
There's always things left to do with music. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. Maybe. Even the new, if you look at the new guys, like let's just say the hip hop scene in the last 20 years, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, coming out of Atlanta with all these guys who created quote unquote trap, where it was basically they just took the underbeat, added a bunch of dead space, right, and slowed everything down, but they're still rapping kind of fast. Even the new guys,
there are new genres of music that haven't even been created yet.
Right, but when they what I'm trying to say is they create these new genres, and then old heads will come up and go, look, that's this genre, and this genre mixed together.
That doesn't make it not new.
No, that's true. So what could we do now? Could we mix some metal with banjos? Because I think somebody did that already.
Dude, Gangster Grass.
That's happened already.
Gangster Grass was bluegrass and rap mixed.
Yeah, that's going on right now.
Yep.
Up Church.
Dude, there's all kinds of new music.
I hate to shout that guy out, but he was in the...
There's all kinds of new music.
He is from a club, so I'll leave him alone. I'm not gonna
there's all kinds of new music out there.
Really?
It happens all the time. You might not be tuned into it.
What could you do that would be different though? What could you mix?
You don't even have to, dude. It might not even be mixing anything.
You don't think?
It might just, dude. We just using instruments, traditional instruments, using them in a different way than they were intended to.
Yeah, that is an interesting way to take it.
Dude,
if you're doing it that way.
Dude, I watched. What's that? The traditional Chinese stringed instrument that's got like 37 strings on it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Dude, I watched a woman do covers of like Black Sabbath and shit on there. That was wild.
Right.
But that's not what it was intended to, right?
Well, if you think that there's a new style of music or you have a new style of music, write the show. BaysBasement.com. If you want to get in touch with Fred Durst, let us know. Joe Skelly will hook you up.
That's not happening. I'm sure you could Google a way to contact Fred Durst. Help yourself.
Right.
Steven Seagal, on the other hand, Tyler, I don't know, might be able to help you with that.
Yeah, Sensei Seagal.
Yeah.
I'll just tell him.
I don't think he's in Louisiana anymore being a sheriff, so you can't find him there. I mean, there was a point in time that you stood a good chance of getting pulled over by Steven Seagal.
Oh, my God.
That's not
Could you
happening anymore.
imagine?
Yeah.
30, 97 seconds. Bays Boys podcast. Damn it.